Well, Colton and I are at the Big Brutus, West Mineral, Kansas. This thing is massive. I'm in the shadows. This was operated 1963 to 1974. And when they were finished with it, it was too big and too expensive to move someplace else. And it's been sitting here ever since. It's a tourist attraction. Anybody who was an operator or family member of operators that were on this have lifetime membership to come visit anytime they want without having to pay the fee, which isn't bad. I think it's $10 per person, $9 for veterans, $2.50 for kids 12 and under. Absolutely insane how big this thing is. And wandering around up inside is a lot like walking through a ship that isn't even remotely ergonomic. Now I'm going to say for people that are a little bit older, like me, you got to be very careful with some of the steps. They're not exactly straight all the time. Some are a little bit uneven. There's a couple of lips to watch your step on. I'm not saying you can't go here. It's just I got a fused ankle, so I'm a little careful about where I step. The other thing to be watchful for is the entrance and the exit. The entrance is at the bucket side, and the exit is behind. And the stairs coming down from the main level are more like an upright ladder, more upright than on board a ship. But it's an experience. I actually saw this on somebody else's YouTube channel. I'm not sure which. And then I started seeing it everywhere on a handful of different channels. I might have to blame Ozark Overland Adventure guy. I think his name's Matt, but he drives a Gladiator also, blue, Hydra blue. But they got other equipment around here too, smaller buckets. And there's points to stop everywhere along the way on the inside. I chose not to pull out the camera because it's really dark inside, and the GoPro doesn't really like it that much, and I need to watch my footing and watch my head. Things will reach out and grab you, but it's not that bad. And I don't mean by that, I mean they're in place, and if you're not careful, you'll nudge into them and you might snag a shirt or something. But very much worth the visit. Very, very much worth the visit. I'll get an overall shot of it when I go back up on the hill. And I'm going to go ask if I can fly my drone. You know, I'm from Kansas. I never knew this was even here. And less than an hour's drive from places that we spent lots and lots of time at. Well, anyway, it's Colton's adventure. We've got another one planned, but that's a secret. In the meantime, Roger out.